What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Ytdbd podcast. We got somebody who I call my OG, and I don't call too many people OG in the building today at the store. Norbert Burrows. How you feeling today, man?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Man, thank you for taking some of your time out of your busy schedule to come down, chop it up with me, man. So let's just start where I always start from with the origin story. Are you originally from Pontiac?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Okay, born and raised. What neighborhood did you grow up
Well,
in?
you already know. From that LCC, baby. You already know
Say
that.
what that stand
That
for the people.
LCC, that Lancaster click. You already
Lancaster
know.
click,
You know how we
Lancaster
do.
click. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So,
That LCC.
what was
Where
it?
y'all at?
What was it like growing up in the LCC?
Man, LCC, man, was love though. We had different neighbors and everything that we called auntie and
Uh huh.
all that. So it was just love. Had everybody looking out for each other and uh, you know, and we was like a family. We had our
Nice,
own little town.
nice,
That's
nice,
how it was. We can go over anybody's house and
nice.
that I love that. I love growing up in the castles.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's
Definitely.
kind of remind me of my neighborhood, man. I grew up in Spring Lake. We ain't really going everybody's houses, but the houses that we knew that we could go in, we would go in. And like all my homies, I call somebody my homie based off if I know their moms. Like if I know your mom, I know your mom name. You know my mom's name, and my moms actually know you. Then
Right.
yeah, you my homie. So that's dope. So what schools did you go to from elementary to middle school to high school?
Man, I went to man, I went to WHRC. I went to it was a school called Weaver.
Weaver, I ain't never heard of that one.
Yep, it was a school called Weaver. That was an elementary school. I went to Harrington and Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Is what is on now or
It's Kennedy Owen, like that's what they call it.
yeah. So that was Kennedy Junior High School.
Sweet.
And then, of course, I went to Northern, the best school in the Yak.
I
You know what
keep
I'm saying? The
missing, man. Like
Huskies.
this like the fourth week where somebody then been on the show and they didn't went to Northern. Like I gotta find some Chiefs. Like if you a Chief and you watching this show and you doing something, inbox me. We gotta get you on the show.
And if you are watching this show, it's obvious that he love people from Northern. Like,
No, no,
why he
no,
keep getting
no,
people from?
no,
Why he
no,
keep putting people
no,
from Northern
no,
on
no,
here? Cause he wish he went
no,
there. That's the only reason
not
why.
at all.
I
Not
mean, why you keep putting all these Northern people on here?
man. It just happens
Cause
that
we
way.
G's. Like you like. I want to be like them. I want them on my show. I should have went to Northern. It's all good, man. That's a compliment, man. I
No,
appreciate it.
man, no, no.
I
You already know.
appreciate it.
Chief Pride is still alive. We
Huskies
don't
killing
die.
me.
We
Hurt,
multiply,
hurt.
baby.
Chiefs, they ain't nothing. Them Chiefs ain't nothing, baby.
Gotta
Them
hang,
Huskies.
hang the Huskies for sure.
Hmm.
So yeah, I am the Village Foundation. Where did that come from? Like, what inspired I am the Village?
Uh, I would say like back in probably like 2016. Where I'm the village been, I've been feeling that way,
Yeah,
but I'll say back in 2016, we had a lot of gun violence and things like
yeah,
that. Remember,
yeah,
we had
yeah,
that little meeting,
yeah, yeah.
and that's kind of where it really originated to where I really wanted to start, making some changes in the community.
Yeah.
So around that time, we had a little meeting and all that. It was a bunch of killings going on in Pontiac. So
2016 was a crazy year.
wasn't it? And then that's also around the time of the youth village.
Yeah.
So basically, just trying to bring that village back. Like
Mhm.
that's where it kind of started back then, to where I was trying to get more people involved so we can like take our city back.
Yeah.
Like and let's get rid of all these murders and let's start being a village like we had back in the day. So I'm the Village Foundation. They say it takes a village to raise a child or whatever. So I'm trying to get the village back.
Right.
And basically, my I'm the Village Foundation. Like I said, it started back then is when it really started, but I really put it into effect in 2018.
Nice. Nice. And why do you feel like it's important for the village to come back?
I mean, you see it. These young folks don't have guidance.
Right.
They don't they haven't built any trust
Yeah.
or anything. So, and we, the older folks, we kind of avoid them. Like we don't
You don't want to
want
mess
to
with them.
be, yeah, because they different now. They different, and we don't have the patience and the time. Sometimes that's how we feel. But if we not there to listen, for them to listen to us, like who they gonna listen to?
Right.
Like so, we gotta step up and you know try to reach these young people before they get off on a bad track. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I do with the Village is do a lot of engagement, try to bring our neighborhoods back and educate folks, which is important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Education, you know what I'm saying, and engage everyone and try to hold people accountable.
Do you have anybody that was a part of your village when you was growing up that you remember now to this day, and how they had like affected your life?
Man, I had a lot of them.
Sweet.
Like I
Sweet.
had a lot in the neighborhood. I had my high school coaches, Mr. Brown.
Nice. Nice.
A lot of them like neighbors, my uncles, and oh yeah, I had a yeah, I had a lot of them.
And that's the point I'm saying. Like
Jesse, all of them.
here it is. I call him an OG for a reason because he an OG. But years later, he still remember, the people that poured into his life while he was young, that was there for him, that cared for him. And that's why, like, I am the village, man. I salute that. That's why having that is important to our communities, especially communities like Pontiac. I know you do a picnic in the casters every year. Like, what made you feel like it was important to do a reunion picnic for your neighborhood?
Like I say, I love my neighborhood like I love my city. You know what I'm saying? So, and basically, it's like it started off like Lancaster reunion picnic
Hmm.
because everybody got some type of ties
Hmm.
to the Lancaster.
Yeah.
You either lived in Lancaster, you either had an aunt, boyfriend, baby mama, somebody lived in Lancaster.
Hmm.
So everybody in, like I say, most of the people in Pontiac either live there, got a cousin live there, best friend, something. So that's when it started off like a Lancaster reunion.
Hmm.
Like if you had anything to do with the Lancaster, come on this date. And then I started adding more things to it. And then this previous year, it was a Lancaster reunion, but it was a resource picnic. And what I did was I brought a lot of resources out there, like Meals on Wheels, Pontiac Promise
Shout out to
Zone.
Rosa Randolph.
Yeah, Pontiac Promise Zone. I had Smart Flex. I had Meet Up, Eat Up. I had man, I had a lot of resources
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah. The community.
for the community. Oh, we gonna party, we gonna eat good, we gonna eat good and all that. But before we do all that, let's take advantage of these
These
resources.
resources.
Yes, sir.
And that's what our community need, man. Like, as well, just access to the resources, knowing that the resources are there and they are available. I feel like majority of the time that be one of the problems. Like, our communities don't know that we have resources and the resources are available. So stuff like the reunion picnic, man, is definitely needed. So just diving more into the conversation. Like, I know you are a licensed realtor. Like, what led you down that career path?
Really, just sales, man.
So you a salesman.
I just always been in
So
sales.
you a
I
hustler out
love
here, yeah.
selling
Yeah,
stuff. Like
yeah,
I can
yeah.
sell whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So just sales. Always been in sales, and what kind of just being like not having like a boss over you,
Yeah.
kind of working on my free time.
Yeah.
And what really kind of got me going too, um, I was working at a furniture store.
Mhm.
I was working at Gardner White, and just one day I'm just sitting back and I'm thinking about, I'm doing pretty well at Gardner White, but I'm just thinking about another hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm about to start selling houses because everybody that buy a house,
Buy
they
furniture.
gonna come get some furniture.
Yeah.
And that's why I started going to school to get my license. I said I'm finna sell houses and
Wow.
furniture,
Double dipping.
and that's what I did. Every house I sold before I went to Chase Bank,
I got that furniture set for you.
every house I sold, I had them come up there and buy some furniture. So I was killing the game,
Sweet, sweet,
no
sweet. So
doubt.
if I'm interested in becoming a real estate sales agent, like how can I come one? Like what's the steps to become a real estate
It,
sales
it,
agent?
it's basically. Oh, you know what, man? You can go on
Nice.
Groupon right now, and they have it. I don't know exactly how much it is, but you get a discount when you go on. When I had to renew my license,
Yeah.
I went on Groupon and went through Real Estate One to renew them.
Mhm.
But really, Groupon always got some type of deal to where you can take your license at a
Nice.
brokerage, a school basically, and like may cost you $80 or something like that, and it requires like 40 hours of training, but then you have to take a state test.
Okay.
Um, State test it's a lot of questions. It's a little hard. It's not really hard if you studying and putting your mind to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first time I took it, I flunked it. I know people that haven't flunked it 5 times,
Wow.
but the advice I will give you, the first time I took it, I flunked it. But what I did was I took it right back within 2 weeks.
Nice. So you can
Why
retain that
it
yeah.
was still in my
Still got
head.
that
Yes.
information.
So, and the second time I took it, I passed it. So I know if I can pass it, a lot of
Knowing that
y'all
you
can
got
pass it,
a
man.
education from Northern, you know, like
Hey, hey, that's
knowing
why
that you got an
that's why
education
I
from
was able to
Northern,
do it.
he's like, I can pass
Hey,
it.
if I can do it, and Northern taught me, yeah,
Say
yeah,
I
yeah.
got the Northern.
They taught me right. They taught me right. They taught me right.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny.
but that's basically it, man. And then like being a realtor, like I mean, it is an easy job. It's not as easy as people think. I
Yeah,
mean, because you got to deal with a lot of people and stuff like that, and not everybody get it or try to get it, understand stuff. But uh, just to be able to work on your own time,
that freedom, man.
all that freedom.
That
You do a lot
freedom.
of driving if you have a lot of clients, but other than that, I mean, it's easy money, and
Yeah,
you can make a decent amount of money doing it.
yeah,
I love doing it. I love seeing people happy. I love educating people. I love making deals for people. I just love making people happy. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And all that do is lead to more referrals and stuff like that. Keep my name good out here,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for
I
sure.
know some of my people. They gonna say their name, but they you were their realtor. You know, and they said you took good care of them.
No doubt.
They living in their house right now.
No doubt.
So the Pontiac Resource Fair for current and future homeowners just passed, man. Like tell us about that. Like
Man, shout out to the Yak,
yes,
man.
sir.
I'm not playing.
Yaktown don't
I'm
back
not
down.
playing, man. That happened 2 weeks ago, and to this day, people still talking about it.
Excellent.
Like I'm throwing a party. Oh, matter of fact, I am throwing a party.
Party
March the 4th. I mean this Saturday.
this
But
Saturday.
about that resource. Oh my goodness, man! There was so many people there. Like I was even shocked.
Nice.
Like I was shocked, and to this day, that's all I hear about. Like so, basically, what it was, I had a fair, resource fair, like where you gonna learn about home ownership from A to Z. I'm talking about from the first step of trying to buy a house
Going through.
to already owning one,
Nice.
and learn about the resources. Like it's you learn how to fix your credit. You learn what the mortgage. I had 3 different banks there. You learn about mortgages. I had an attorney there, probate attorney. I had a title company, so you learn about deeds. And I had Oakland County. Like if you already own a house, no one should be losing a house and stuff like that. Cause
Mhm.
Oakland County have resources if you get behind on your taxes and all that. But
Nice.
the house, man, the Bowen Center was filled,
Field.
and it was for 3 hours.
Nice.
What's tripped out is nobody left. Like you didn't see people getting up, walking out.
They was
Like it's
soaking up the game.
for the whole 3 hours. And shout out to everybody that stayed. Like you know what I'm saying. So I had a lot of people who had to register.
Uh-huh.
Uh, you had to register either when you got there or online. I got a list of
Look at this list. Go ahead and
all
put it up
this.
there.
It's I got all these. This crazy. Like all these people was there. Like it's a list of them, and I called almost all of them. Well, I called a lot of them. The ones I get in contact with. I still got a few more to call, but
Yeah.
man, I just was calling to like to get feedback, just to see was I able to answer their questions. Did they enjoy themselves? Is
Yeah.
there anything else I should try to do differently? Let me read some of these comments. They like, thank you for the home buyer. I appreciate you having it. It was good for the city.
Yeah.
I look forward to the next one. It was very informative. I enjoyed myself. What we needed. I also need you to help me sell 2 homes.
Two home.
uh, I enjoyed myself. You guys dropped jewels.
That's excellent.
Let me see. I'm just gonna read a couple more.
Excellent.
I have a lot of them.
We getting
It was
comments.
beneficial for me and my family. Very good job. Great job. When is the next one? Good. Very helpful. Knowledgeable. Uh, yeah.
And this is why stuff like this is important, man, because it's all about the education, man. And getting the education, you would get the knowledge, and that knowledge, it could be life changing. And then again, like you said, like not only did you have something, people actually gave real feedback, and then people actually showed up to the event, and I think that's the key. That's the key right there, is to actually get people to come, people to stay, people to listen, get the information, and hopefully apply it to their lives, man. So big ups to you for that one, OG. I appreciate it 100%. I'm trying to see, like
Thank
somebody
you.
had said, I think,
I get that too. That's what I've been getting a lot. Like they like, thank you for having it, and when is the next one? Like my sister didn't make it, or somebody didn't make it, so I need to do it again. So
yeah,
I done had people say, you need to do it again, but you need a bigger location.
yeah,
I'm like, well, dang, like it was packed though,
yeah,
and people stayed, and that's what I really knew that some of us are serious about getting our stuff together because they wouldn't have stayed that long.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean? So
right, right,
that's what I saw. When I looked out in the crowd, I saw people that was ready to get their stuff together.
yeah,
That was like, and when I made my calls, it showed.
yeah.
It showed. Like people was even excited that I even called and did a follow up. Like, and I couldn't get off the phone with some of them. Like
Follow
they
up
just,
game is key.
oh
It's
man,
key. It's
oh
key.
man, and like I said, I couldn't get off the phone with a lot of them. They had so much to talk about, but it really made me feel good that for it to be my big one, my first one
Yeah,
on a scale like that,
yeah.
man. And nobody said like nothing like as far as like what I should do different. Like they like come do the exact same thing, say the
Again.
same stuff. I'm like I don't even remember what I said.
Said right, right, right.
But yeah, man, I really feel good still about Pontiac showing up and want to learn about the resources that's available, whether you trying to buy a house or whether you already own a house.
Nice.
So feedback been so great. It's gonna happen again. If I can get all my panel on the same page and they can come back, I'm trying to shoot for probably probably like the end of April or somewhere up
Nice.
in there.
Nice.
I had to see though, man. But I'm definitely gonna try to do it again.
Nice. Somebody said that they need to teach that in school. So, what's that? Ryan Stewart. David said, "What up, Unc? What up, Big Sean? Bless fam, love y'all. Hold y'all head." My boy Curtis Nash said, "Yo, yo, yo." Councilman Carrington had commented, but the comment then went up to the top of the screen. I can't really see it. I think he was saying something like, "How can you buy a home? Think without credit or something." If you still on the live, Carrington, just put it back in the chat and we'll see it. But like he was saying, like if your credit is messed up, how can you purchase a home?
Well, they got different programs. Like I deal with different lenders. If they came out that Saturday, I brought my lenders. I brought my people that helped me become successful at it. And I have whatever the situation is. I have lenders that can help you get a house as low as a 550 credit score, but you're gonna need some money.
Yeah.
I have them at where you can get at 580, 600, 626, all
Yeah.
these credit scores. But if your credit is bad, 580 is the lowest. Well, 550, but you're gonna need some money. But as far as anything else, I have nonprofit organizations that help fix your credit,
Nice.
and they do that for free.
You can fix your credit yourself too,
You
though.
can fix it
Yeah.
yourself. That's why I deal with the
Yeah.
nonprofits, so you don't have to pay
Pay.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I salute to all the people that
do credit repair. Yeah.
But you never see me vouching for no
Credit
credit repair person.
Like
I ain't hating or nothing like that. And credit repair and real estate, all that go together.
yeah.
But I was always an advocate of my own self too. I fixed my own credit.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to like.
Bash nobody.
Yeah, and I don't want to like vouch for nobody and something happen.
Right,
and
right,
it's like,
right.
Oh, turn me on to 'em.
That's your man's and your
Yeah,
man.
they took my social
Security
security
number.
number. Yeah, so, and that's why I don't really get involved in like that too much. As far as like, I know several people that that fix credit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's why I just don't. I just can't like just be like, hey,
That
I
like
could suggest like,
Yeah.
okay, hey, I know these people they do credit, but I've never dealt with them.
and I'm the same way because it's like you just saying, like I know that you can fix your credit yourself. I remember like you even gave me a few websites to go to, to get your credit together. And the point I'm trying to say is the information is out there. You just gotta look for it and you gotta ask questions. Let me see who else. Bupak Shakur, what's up, cuz? I want to get on one day. I got you. Let's get to it. But going back to what
That's the Dateline dude. What's the dude
No,
name on Dateline?
Brian Kelly, I think.
Or Chris?
Chris, I don't know what I know
Like
who you
it's
talking.
Chris.
Bupak, what's happening?
Yeah, that's the dude. Hey, what up, dude?
Bupak, the Pontiac Vigilante.
The Dateline
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I can't think his name.
I know
but
you.
he
I know you.
catching everybody.
Everybody,
Like,
yeah.
So what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Hey, why do you have that? Yeah,
right,
that's
right,
what's up.
right.
Shout out to my man.
Bupak Shakur in the building, on the live.
For sure.
But yeah. So we talking about credit. Fixing credit. We talking about ownership. Why do you feel like ownership is important?
Ownership is important because it can lead to plenty things.
Yeah.
Like you got plenty options.
Yeah.
First of all, you got generational wealth.
Let's talk about
You
it.
can leave that house to your kids, grandkids, whatever. But it's gonna also open the door to other things as far as like helping yourself financially.
Yeah.
Put you in a better financial situation.
Yeah.
As far as like taking the equity out on your home. You can take the equity out, pay for college.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do, buy a car,
Yeah.
things like that. You can write your mortgage off, your interest, your property tax, all that you write off on your taxes when you're a homeowner.
Somebody said, "How you figure out how to get student loans off your credit?" I don't want to pay them people. I ain't figured that one out. I heard they got a new government program for something like that. My bad for cutting you off. But you
No,
were
it's
speaking
all
on
good.
how ownership is important. I think the last thing you said was the generational wealth, using it as a tool.
Yep. Like I say, you can leave it to your kids or whatever, And like I say, as far as like, it's gonna help your credit boost back up too by you owning a home. That's adding to some of the trade lines on your credit report, which is gonna help boost your credit.
Hold on. Brittany, I'm sorry. I got a habit of doing that. Brittany Henry, what's up? You
That's
do
all
have a
right.
name. My bad.
I
My
have
bad.
I have a name,
My,
Sean.
my bad. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
um, um, but like I say, it opens the door to a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I say, and it's yours.
Yeah.
It's yours. It's mostly almost half of what you'll be paying in rent. So you won't have no landlord being on you. You don't have to worry about slumlords and stuff like that. It's your house. You can do whatever you want to do in your house. It's
Yeah.
yours now. So just having your own is for one. And then y'all know they gentrifying the community. So what you gonna do about that? Like that's it. The only way to fight gentrification is to own something.
Yeah.
Because y'all know the rent sky high. If I could own a house, if I could pay $1,000 a month rent or $1,000 to own a house, I'd rather own a house.
My mortgage is
You know what I'm saying?
$515 a month.
That's what I'm saying, man.
1,350 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, full basement, no garage.
You got your property taxes.
Everything is
You got
property
the
taxes,
interest.
insurance,
You
and the
got
mortgage.
the interest on your mortgage. All that stuff you write off.
Yeah.
You can write off.
That's
And
new.
then
I didn't know you can write that off.
yeah,
I might have to write that off this year. I ain't filed my taxes yet.
yeah, man. And then like I say, take advantage of like the equity that's in your home.
Yeah.
Fix your house up, or like an emergency, like anything can happen, and
And
you had that money, man.
the equity is like, say for instance, you buy a house for 50,000,
Hmm.
and now it's worth 130,000. So what's that? That's 80,000 in equity, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's 80,000 that you can go ahead, OG, break it
No,
down.
that's true. You got like 80,000. Most banks would probably give you like loan you up to 80% of that or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you got like 70,000 to
Mhm.
play with. You if you bought a house for 50, it's worth 130 now. If you take that 80 out or whatever,
Mhm.
yeah, your loan gonna be
Get a new mortgage.
your new mortgage gonna be 130. But you got 80,000 in the bank right now.
I could use 80,000 right now.
Yeah, see, but you gotta have a plan. You gonna pull that money out.
But
You
you
know,
know,
you gotta
I'm
have
gonna
a
do what black
plan.
people
Don't
do. I'm
pull.
going on a trip,
Yeah,
baby.
see, that's
I'm
right.
going to the
You
mall,
gotta have a
baby.
plan.
I'm
So
getting me a crab boil, seafood boil. I'm
right.
going to Miyako, Sagano's. You know where I'm
Go
going,
buy you a
baby.
couple belts and a rental car. I hear you. I hear you. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can do that, man. You got 80,000. You go buy you another house or something. You know, if you catch you a crib, you could buy another house. Um, pay your debts off.
Yeah.
If you got debt, pay that off.
Yeah.
Like pull money out, pay your debts off. I did that. I did the same. Took equity out, paid all my credit cards off, and now my score 800.
He say you
I didn't want to say
not
it.
the 700 club,
No,
the 800,
Man, I'm in 800
the
club, baby.
800
I ain't
club,
playing. I'll show y'all. I ain't playing.
the
But
800.
like I say, I took the equity out of my home. I had $31,000 in credit card debt. So
Wow.
I took some money. I took 31,000 of some of that equity,
So that boosted the credit.
and that's what got me there. I don't got no credit card bills now. I paid the
Wow.
whole 31,000 off and a couple other little bills. So that put me up there to 800. But if it wasn't for my crib, I'd still be paying. It'd be taking me longer. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah.
And still got money left over. You know what I'm saying? So a house can get you, different things. Like I said, open the door, different opportunities. And when you go down to city council, they'll listen to you a little bit more when they know you
Yeah,
own a
homeowner.
house.
I'm gonna
When
tell
you
you.
own a house,
My
the
name is
first
Sean
thing
Preston,
exactly.
and
That's all you gotta
I
say.
live at 122 Ferndale Street. I ain't gonna put my real address out there, but
Mhm.
I pay taxes on my house, and I need this to be done.
Yes.
And they
I'm
respect
a
it.
taxpaying
Paying
citizen.
citizen. I'm a tax-paying
Hey,
citizen.
you go down there, city council, and say that, they listening. They gonna call you.
Yeah.
They gonna call you
Yeah.
back.
It's gonna give you a little bit more clout, a little
Yeah,
bit more
man.
clout for
Yeah,
sure.
and then you don't gotta be worried about getting ran out of the community. Cause I know people, if they ain't living in a hotel, they done moved to Detroit, Clinton Township, wherever they could find residency. That's where they moving to.
Yeah,
Because
Pontiac
cause
is
it's
is
rent
thick.
high
Not enough
and
houses.
it's not enough available. So hey, so when things change like that, when rent high like this, that's when you gotta go to ownership. And it's not a better time than right now
Yeah,
because there's not a lot of people out trying to buy a house
yeah.
because the interest rate high.
It's a buyer's market right
It's
now.
a buyer's market, and these houses on the market longer now. Like a year ago, the houses will sell in 1-2 days. Now it's house on the market for like
Six.
70, 80, 90 days. So if you was so now the seller so anxious to get rid of their house, they ready to sell it for whatever.
Uh,
Some
the houses in my neighborhood, OG, like I know for a fact, like they want at least 130, 140. This lady wanted 175 for a crib right around my crib. Both of them cribs gone. They ain't even on the market. Like, but it took a minute. Took a minute. But they gone. They gone. So it's definitely a buyer's market. This stuff.
it's a buyer's market, man. And like I say, because the sellers' houses been on the market so long,
Yeah.
you could negotiate more. Like
Yeah.
you can start getting what they call concessions
Yeah.
from. You could buy a house right now probably with no money down at all.
Yeah. What's the
You
program?
can you can get a down you can get down payment assistance,
Yeah.
and then you can turn around and ask the seller for concessions. So if you get, let's say you go through Mister, they give you $7,500,
Yeah.
and you could use that for your down payment. Let's say you had to pay 3.5% on whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could use that whole $7,500 on your down payment if need be, and then put an offer on the house and tell the seller, "Hey,
Pay my
I
clothes.
need you to pay my closing costs." So if Mister paid your down payment and the seller paid your closing
That's
costs,
what your taxes, your insurance,
yeah, they no the closing costs like whatever it
the
costs the
fees.
close, yeah, all
The
the fees,
fees. Got
yes,
you.
fees. Your closing costs could be from $4,000 to $10,000 or something, depending. You
Nice.
know what I'm saying? But you ask the seller to pay it to give you concessions back. That's why they give you money back.
This free game right here, y'all.
Yeah, they give
This
you money back. Boom, you use that money to pay all your fees. Mister paid your down payment. The seller paid your closing costs. You ain't paid nothing. All you had
excellent.
to pay was your earnest money deposit and pay for your inspection.
Let me
That's
see.
it.
Dominic Eddington said, shout out. Dak Davis said they trying to run me out the city. W.A. Carrington, Councilman W.A. Carrington said ownership is important. Dak Davis said, I need that. I don't got no money. Who I contact? And W.A. Carrington said, is that the first time home buyer or is that everyone who is buying?
It basically, I think as far as like first time home buyers, what they consider a lot of different programs, what they consider first time home buyer if you haven't bought a house within the last 3 years.
Okay.
So if 3 years and went past, some of them consider that as a new home buyer. So you can already had a house.
Y'all should be
Beef,
taking
beef.
notes, y'all. Y'all need to be
You
writing this down.
already
Or
had a
watch it
house
on the
before
replay.
and still be able to qualify for that. You don't have to necessarily technically be first time.
Sweet, sweet. Who else? Who else? Dominic Eddington said, I need a class on this. KW Kermit Williams said, Norbert sold me my mama house. Kermit Williams said he talking right. Councilman Carrington again said, thank you. Dak Davis said, I stayed in the apartments. This is my first time buying. And Deontay Carpenter said, that's what me and my wife did with our house, and we love it. Shout out to Deontay.
Shout out to Dak LCC.
Shout out to Dak as well. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, like, this is why I call this man my OG. Like, he got a plethora, that's a big word, information, man.
Gotcha.
And he willing to school. He willing to school you. He willing to give you the game.
Always have.
And he got classes. Like, he just did the Pontiac resource fair for current and future homeowners. Like, if y'all interested in buying a home, if y'all have questions, just reach out. Just reach out. So if I want to become a homeowner right now, give me 3 steps I need to become one.
3 steps, huh?
Yeah, that's just 3 little basics.
Well, first of all, you got to save some money.
Gotta stack that
Got to save
cheese.
some money. There's no guarantee that the seller gonna give you concessions. So have you some money saved up, cause you still gotta pay for your inspection. You still
Yeah.
gotta have earnest money
Inspections
deposit.
are important.
Oh yeah, you can't pass that. If you want to pass on your inspection, don't call me.
'Cause
I don't do that. I
don't
don't
call
deal.
me when the house is bogus and
No,
you
I
like
don't do that. You
you
gotta find another realtor. If you don't want to get an inspection, find another realtor. I don't want you. I'll turn you on to some different realtors.
Yeah.
So I don't hate.
But keep
Um,
going. My bad.
but you definitely, if you want to start getting in the process, you want to start saving some money first of all. Then you got to start working on your credit. Find out where your credit at. You can go to annualcreditreport.com. Everybody get one free a year. Go there and pull your credit and see
Yeah.
what's on there.
Yeah.
If it's inaccurate, start disputing it. That's the second thing. You got to worry about your, get your credit together. Save some money, work on your credit, and then seek professional help. You need a professional. You need to talk to a realtor. You need to talk to a loan officer.
In other
a
words,
bank.
call you.
You already know it. You already know it. Y'all know y'all better get at me.
Yeah. Tracy Hirsch, what's up? What's up? She in the
Hey
comments.
Tracy, what's happening? Hey, I saw Tracy her
Son,
son
yeah,
house.
yeah. I remember. I remember. I pulled up one day. I was door
DQ.
dashing.
Shout out to DQ.
Door dashing, and y'all was in there.
Oh,
you was
yeah.
doing
That
this.
was you doing that? No, you was doing
No, I was doing the petitions.
petitions. Yeah.
The petition. So, 7th annual Pisces birthday celebration. What's that? That's this Saturday, right?
That's this Saturday. Actually, my man Vic, he been doing them. Like,
Okay.
Last
Victor
6
Day. Shout out to
Day,
Victor
yeah.
Day Entertainment Solutions.
He been doing them in last 6 years, and my birthday just passed, so we just kind of collabed on it, celebrate the Pisces.
So what you 35?
Nah,
57?
42. 42. Yeah. So Vic, hollered at me, and we collabed together. Pisces. That's probably like the best zodiac sign that has ever
Get out of
existed.
here, man. Cancers rule the world, baby.
And we so unique, and I don't know, it's just we the best. So we decided to celebrate us. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be at St. George's from 8 to 1 this Saturday.
Nice.
At the Pisces celebration, birthday celebration.
Nice.
So y'all come on out. It's $20. Might be higher at the door. I got tickets. Victor Day has tickets as well.
Nice.
Y'all come out and celebrate with a G. Come out and celebrate with some Pisces. Have some fun this Saturday.
Nice. So, if people want to get in contact with you, man, how can they find you? How can they get in contact with you?
You can find me on Facebook, Norbert Burrows. You can find me on Facebook as Norbert. Instagram, Norbert the Realtor. Hit me up on my phone, 248-242-2182. Yeah. Also, I'm on Facebook. I don't hardly use the page, but it's
Don't message this man on Messenger. He ain't gonna never see it.
Yeah.
Don't message you.
Norbert the Realtor Consulting. That's a Facebook page as well. I don't hardly use it.
Don't message you. Hit him up.
Well, if you message that one, I get a little, but I don't use Messenger, on my phone. So.
I wish I would have hooked it up, man. People could have called in and asked some questions. So I remember, didn't you meet Tupac, man?
Nah. Well, yeah, you know what? I did meet Tupac when I was in Flint, and MC Breed was down there, so we went to a little gig, and Pac was there.
Nice.
We ain't really hang out what I'm saying. Now I was cool with Breed and them.
Nice.
Jake the Flake and all them cats, but Pac, yeah, I just. We walked past and, I dapped him. He gave me five, gave him, you know what I'm saying?
Sweet.
He kept walking, but I did meet him face to face. He wasn't that taller than me or nothing. and he was skinny. You know what I'm saying? This dude be
talking all that on the record.
Man. But, Pac, that's my guy, though. He the number, he the GOAT to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was back when I used to be hanging out in Flint. Dub C, I was in your town, man. I was in your town for years, baby.
Nice.
Huh, Dub?
Nice.
I see you on there. Dub C know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, man. But it's been good having you on the show tonight, man. Appreciate for coming on, giving all this game. Man, make sure y'all tap in with the OG Norbert Burrows. Make sure y'all share this live, man, with somebody who you think can use this information, man. Until next time, man, we signing out. This been the YTDBD
Can I say
podcast.
one
Go
thing for
ahead,
you,
go
Bob?
ahead, go ahead.
Look, let me say this real quick though. This young man right
Oh,
here
here
though,
we go,
I
here we
got, I
go.
got, I got to, man. Look, we got a big age difference. Like I'm old enough to be this guy daddy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I deal with him because he a young cat that be want to learn, and he got a good heart.
yeah.
And I peeped that years ago, and I'm still cool with him. Like he little cuz now. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that what he doing and what he believe in and the work he be putting in the community. So y'all gotta give it up to him. Like he don't just yak town on back down. Like he show it too. He always involved in something. And one thing about him, he always want to learn. So if you see me hanging with a young cat, that's cause he want to learn. Like I learn stuff too from the young folks. But and when I was growing up, I used to hang with the OGs. Like I used to hang with the older people, and that's how I got my knowledge. But I just want to say, man, shout out to
Man,
you, man, for doing what you do.
I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and I'm looking towards having another housing fair, probably the end of April.
Let's get it.
That's what I'm looking forward
Let's
to.
get it. Let's get it. Well, man, thank you for your kind words, man. And thank you for just being there and always being a listening ear. Like, I'm going to give you your flowers as well, man. I'm going to give you your flowers as well. Like, man, like I said, thank you for always being a listening ear. Thank you for always answering the questions when I had them. And if you couldn't answer them, you'd be like, look, I could point you in this direction. You can go here, check this out. And, man, that's needed, man. That's needed.
For
Because
free.
that free game.
For free. Sprinkle.
But yeah, man, until next time, we out of here. This been the YTDBD podcast. Man, love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Let's get it.